welcome the reigning Miss USA from Massachusetts, Susie Castillo. Wow, Susie.
Hi, Susie. Looking so gorgeous, as she always does.
Where's everybody from Massachusetts?
They're all here. Hey, I gotta know, what was it like last year when you heard them call your name?
It was exciting, obviously. I mean, it was crazy, so much energy. I mean, just the energy I feel in this room right now, exactly what I felt last year. This is what it's all about, right here. This is what it's all about.
I don't want to focus shallow, but you have been living Trump style for the last year. Nice fat pad in New York.
Yeah.
You've also done some important work. What is the most important thing you've done, the greatest thing you've done this past year?
Two things. One, raising $29 million for breast and ovarian cancer. That's very proud of my work with breast and ovarian cancer and the survivors. And the second is going to schools and hopefully inspiring them with my story of success and how I became Miss USA and the struggles that went on with that. And hopefully I inspired them and I left them with some hope for their future.
Excellent. Susie, this has been a big year for Susie, but the next one ahead is even bigger. She's got to plan a wedding. She got engaged last week.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you
What a
so
lucky
much.
fella.
I'm a lucky girl. Lucky girl.
What a moment, huh? On national TV.
It was pretty exciting, memorable, and I have a tape to show my grandkids, so it'll be nice.
All right, Susie. We look forward to hearing more from your insights throughout the night. Thank you, Susie Castillo.
Thank you.
Well, some big decision makers are responsible for selecting our new title holder. And when we come back, we will meet tonight's panel of judges.
And we'll be finding out who makes the very first cut as we get one step closer to crowning Miss USA 2004.
Coming up, meet the top 15 delegates when the Miss USA 2004 competition returns here on NBC.
Welcome back, everybody, to Miss USA 2004, live in Hollywood, the glamour capital of the world. And this is the Kodak Theater, home to some of the biggest events in entertainment.
You know, the Miss USA competition is not all that different from the film business. There are a lot of great movies, but only some make it to the top of the box office.
And so we have 51 fantastic women here, but only some of them will make it into the top 15.
Now, prior to our show, a separate panel of judges viewed all the delegates in a preliminary competition. Here now, in random order, are tonight's top 15. First, we have Arizona.
Join us, Missouri.
Ready to get on point with Texas.
It's time for North Carolina.
States sometimes under the radar, but not tonight. New Hampshire.
We are calling South Carolina.
All right, step up to the plate. Florida.
Moving forward with Alabama.
How about this night for Oregon?
And you're not dreaming, this is real Georgia.
Now you fire New Mexico!
It's your turn, Washington.
What a special moment tonight for Idaho!
You got it, Oklahoma!
And rounding out the top 15, Tennessee!
Oh my goodness, congratulations to the top 15 delegates of Miss USA 2004.
This is a rowdy row, man. Tonight we've recruited a whole new set of judges who will be voting on all 3 rounds of competition, evening gowns, swimsuits, and the ever-important final question.
So then let's meet 11 prominent judges who make up our VIP panel.
Already plays the forensic psychiatrist Dr. George Wong on the NBC series Law & Order Special Victims Unit. Tony Award-winning actor and author, B.D. Wong.
You've enjoyed her trademark designs in Clueless and Sex and the City. She is the woman who brought us the fashion backpack and leather mini dress. Billy thanks you for that.
Hey.
Thank you, designer Jill Stewart.
More than 9 million viewers a week tune in to watch him on the NBC series The Restaurant. Season number 2 starts April 19th. Superstar chef, the Italian stallion, Rocco DiSpirito. Hey now.
You've seen her beautiful face in many ad campaigns, and she also appeared in the movie Something's Gotta Give. Model and actress Vanessa Hayden.
Meet the guy all the celebrities suck up to. Under his ownership, the Los Angeles Lakers have won a total of 8 world championships. This is the man, Dr. Jerry Buss, the owner.
She stars as the beautiful Gwen Winthrop on the NBC hit daytime drama Passions. Liza Huber.
Dude, you look so smooth and you know it. He stars in the smash hit horror film Dawn of the Dead. You've seen him opposite Eminem in 8 Mile and is Dr. Gregory Pratt every week on NBC's Emmy Award-winning series ER, Mekhi Phifer.
She recently caught the eye of TV audiences for her portrayal of Farrah Fawcett in Behind the Camera, the unauthorized story of Charlie's Angels. Now she's turning heads on the Sci-Fi Channel's Battlestar Galactica. Tricia Helfer.
Oh, you know security's lax tonight. A 12-year veteran of the NBA. You've seen him in front of the cameras hosting the best damn sports show, period. And NBC's pregame NBA Showtime series, Mr. John Sally.
From Idaho, she is a former Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, the only woman in history to hold both titles. Today, she is one of Barker's Beauty on The Price is Right, Brandy Sherwood.
You may have more titles than the next guy. Four-time NASCAR champion, also a major champion of charities working with children in need. He's got the distinction of being the first NASCAR driver to host Saturday Night Live. Race to the finish, the one and only Jeff Gordon.
I want to show some respect for all of these incredible judges. They've got some hard work ahead of them tonight, and of course we'll be checking in with them a little bit later to find out just what they're looking for.
Well, one thing's for sure, there's going to be some extremely tough decisions to make when we come back as the Miss USA 2004 competition continues.
That's a great panel of judges, and this is a huge moment for the top 15, but all the girls are still a big part of the pageant. Backstage, they're all getting into their evening gowns, and the first round of tonight's competition is about to start. Miss USA 2004 will be right back here, live from Hollywood on NBC.
Back live at the Miss USA 2004 competition in Hollywood, California.
Right outside the door here at the Kodak Theater is the road to some of the most famous Hollywood landmarks.
So, of course, our delegates took every opportunity to make their mark on the Walk of Fame and cement their image in the most glamorous city in the country. Well, for the next part of our competition, the ladies found out that choosing the right style was as hard as picking out the right dress to wear to a big Hollywood premiere. I know the feeling.
But the delegates will be judged not on who they're wearing, but on how they're wearing it. No one ever believes me. This is my favorite part of the competition. This is about elegance, poise, and that indefinable touch of grace.
Don't know if I believe you. I'm trying. I know swimsuit's coming up. Well, the limousine is waiting. Roll out the red carpet. It is time for the Miss USA 2004 evening gown competition.
We begin the evening gown competition tonight with Arizona.
Missouri.
Texas.
North Carolina.
New Hampshire.
South Carolina.
Florida.
Alabama.
Oregon.
Georgia.
New Mexico.
Washington. Oklahoma.
Tennessee.
There you have it, the Miss USA 2004 evening gown competition looking absolutely magnificent.
What a wonderful group of 15. Do you have your favorites? I sure do. Keep your fingers crossed because when we come back, the top 15 become the top 10 as the Miss USA 2004 competition returns live from Hollywood here on NBC.
Welcome back to the Miss USA 2004 pageant. We're one step closer to crowning the new Miss USA.
But first, we have to do the impossible. We have to narrow down the competition from 15 to 10.
Oh, it's terrible. But remember, it's very important. If you don't agree with the choices, don't be mad at us. Blame it on those people right there.
Right down there. That's right. The votes have been cast, and we have got the results. So, in random order, here is this year's top 10. You ready, ladies? I think they are. Okay. We began with Georgia.
And Oklahoma.
We're calling Alabama.
How about it? North Carolina.
Halfway there, Idaho.
A big moment for Florida.
And yes, it's you, Missouri.
Oregon.
deep breath now. South Carolina.
I don't like this, but it's business. Tennessee.
There they are, the top 10 delegates of Miss USA 2004.
Think about this. The next time we see these women, they will be dressed in only high heels and a swimsuit.
You sound happy about that, Billy. Well, before we take this next bold step, maybe it would be a good idea to learn a little bit more about who these girls really are.
The judges are picking out their favorites, are you? And when we come back, the delegates are going to set the stage on fire. It's all about swimsuits. Miss USA 2004 continues right here, live from Hollywood on NBC.
We are back, and some advice for the ladies for our next round. Do not be concerned with the fact that they're walking around the stage wearing only a swimsuit and heels. Of course, it's more about inner self-confidence.
But seriously, if you happen to have inner self-confidence and you also look solid in a swimsuit, we will not hold that against you.
Of course you won't, Billy. All right, now the Miss USA 2004 swimsuit competition.
Showcasing swimwear by Endless Sun. Let's begin the swimsuit competition now with Georgia.
Oklahoma.
Alabama.
North Carolina. Florida.
Missouri.
Oregon.
South Carolina.
And Tennessee. All of the delegates are wearing footwear by Steve Madden and swimsuits by Endless Sun and looking incredible. Now the judges have cast their votes. And I don't know about you, but I'm very curious to know what they are thinking. Billy, what can you tell us?
Well, they're making you look short. That's for one thing up there. John Sally, you've got 3 daughters, sir. I just want to say, you've seen all this before.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of women, yeah.
What are you looking for tonight? What are you making your decision on?
I'm making my decision on beauty, sexy, and whatever these two vote, I vote higher.
Thank you, sir. Brandy, you've got a couple of crowns. What are you looking for tonight? There's swimsuit, there's evening gown, there's final question. What's the most important?
I think the girl has to be beautiful and elegant, but I think charisma is something that's you can't really express. She's got to come across, and she's got to make move the audience.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
NASCAR champ Jeff Gordon. Sir, I just want to know, would it be easier for you if they were moving really fast counterclockwise to make your call?
Yeah, the girl that works that stage the fastest has my vote.
And I know you've been known to bump a guy if he's getting in your way. Would you suggest that with any of these contestants?
I'm sure there's a lot of that going on backstage, but hopefully not.
All right, good luck with your decision. When we come back, we'll find out who these judges pick to be the final 5 delegates of Miss USA 2004.
The competition is getting hotter, and we'll be right back with the winners of Miss Congeniality, Miss Photogenic, and the final question when Miss USA 2004 continues live in Hollywood here on NBC.
Welcome back to Miss USA 2004. Let's face facts. It's not easy to walk up to a beautiful woman and say, What's on your mind?
Oh, all right, so we decided to break the ice for you, Billy, and for everybody else. For the past 2 weeks, we caught up with the delegates at rehearsals and got them to share their thoughts and opinions.
Our girls makes me feel just totally glamorous.
We have the results for the final 5, but before we announce those lucky finalists, we have 2 very special awards to give out. Whoever wins them will take home a beautiful crystal trophy by Preciosa. Now, first up is Miss Congeniality. It's been a pretty intense 3 weeks getting ready for this night. The pressure's really never off, so all the states get together and they pick one delegate who helped make the whole experience just a little bit easier for everyone. And the winner is Vermont.
Congratulations, Vermont. There you go. Thank you very much. Next up is Miss Photogenic. For the last 10 days, you, the public, went online to NBC.com, where you had a choice of 51 beautiful faces. Your big assignment was deciding which delegate was ready for a close-up. And so you chose as this year's Miss Photogenic, Arkansas.
Congratulations. It's heavy. Thank you. Next up, it's all about the final 5. And then it's time for the crown.
When we return, one of these young women is about to see her dream come true as she starts the most incredible year of her life as Miss USA 2004.
The official Mikimoto crown features 117 cultured pearls, 482 diamonds, totaling at a retail value of $200,000.
Welcome back. We have somehow gone from 51 to 15 to 10, and now we're going to take it down to 5.
Don't know how we're going to do it. At this very moment, all of these young women have one thing on their minds, and it's the same thing we're all wondering. Who would be crowned Miss USA?
The answer, yeah, there's a lot of answers out here, but the true answer can be found in these top 5 delegates. Judges, thank you very much for your votes, and here are the results in random order.
First, Tennessee.
Next we call Missouri.
Join us, North Carolina.
Only 2 more. Oklahoma.
And rounding out the top 5, South Carolina.
Congratulations to the top 5.
Well, as a little warm-up to the final question, we'd like to have a moment with each of the top 5 delegates so we can get to know them just a little bit better.
Now, don't worry, ladies. Nancy and I have interviewed just a few celebrities. Even some of the biggest ones get nervous. We can't tell you who they are. Their publicists will call. But just know that you're in good company. Let's begin with Tennessee.
Miss Tennessee, we hear that your favorite movie is Gone with the Wind. Why do you like it so much?
I love it because I love studying history. And I have a tie with that, too, Romeo and Juliet. I'm a big Shakespeare buff. So I don't know how many of you may have seen that, but it's one of my favorites. So
You have a beauty secret you can share with everybody, how you get ready for the night?
Well, you know what? I'm actually not a pro at this stuff. This is one of my first pageants. I haven't done this for very long. I started a senior in college, so used to be a tomboy. I broke my hand playing football before my first one, so still kind of new. So I don't have any tips for you, sorry.
What's the best thing you've done this week in Hollywood?
The best thing had to be when we went to see the Marines. That was amazing. We got to witness some of the Marines getting some awards, and it was very touching.
How much did the Marines love you guys?
They had a lot of fun. They had fun.
They said, hoo-ah. Thank you, Tennessee.
Tennessee, thanks very much. Missouri.
Missouri. Missouri. Missouri.
Box to stand on.
A little box to stand on?
Oh.
He's wearing me out.
He's got on his lips.
She just told him I had my lips on? So upset. Tell me about this children's book you wrote.
I did. I wrote a children's book entitled The Fur Tales because I find very dear to my heart a passion is helping to integrate people with differences, specifically with mental retardation and Down syndrome. And I didn't see any children's books specifically geared toward elementary children dealing with that subject. So I thought I had to write my own, and it's doing very well. It's doing exactly what I wanted to do and has been integrated into a Girl Scout program.
Why don't you tell Hollywood the best thing about Missouri?
The best thing about Missouri, not only geographically, but with the people. We are the heart of America, through and through. You can see it just by going there. Everywhere you go, you see it in people, you see it in their eyes, and you can see their soul.
Thank you very much, Missouri.
North Carolina.
No shortage of tall contestants.
I heard you met former President Carter. Is this true?
I did. I actually worked with Habitat for Humanity for a very long time, and I went to Emory University where he actually helped us build a house one day, and he was out there just swinging a hammer like the rest of us. It was pretty cool.
What has been the most important thing this week, sleep or exercise?
For me, it's been both. I'm like the best multitasker ever, at least I try to be. So I'm out there running at like 11 o'clock around the halls. I've gotten up to 56 yesterday, so hopefully I didn't keep anyone on the 4th floor awake.
Hey, is everybody tight? Are there any little dramatic moments between the ladies, or is it all good friends?
Billy. It's actually been pretty good. I'm pretty surprised. My earrings broke, my dress, falling apart, but hey, we got some duct tape and things are keeping up, and it's going pretty well backstage.
At least you're honest. Thank you. Me
North
too.
Carolina, thanks. Oklahoma.
All right, Oklahoma. Somebody get me a phone book. What kind of music do you like listening to, and do you have a favorite tune?
Oh, that's like the hardest question in the world for me. I listen to all types of music, except for country. Sorry. Sorry.
I love country.
I don't really have a favorite song. That's like the hardest question you could have possibly asked me, probably.
I don't write them.
Good.
How about this? Anytime you were here in Hollywood, everybody's got to feel like a movie star. Do you feel like one while you were here?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I do. Actually, we have security, and it's pretty cool. So
everybody's got to have security in Hollywood, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially Oklahoma.
Thank you so much, Oklahoma.
South Carolina.
You buy up all the tickets here?
Okay, so
South Carolina supports their state. You are a healing species advocate. Tell me what that is.
it actually takes stray animals, actually stray dogs, and stray children and brings them together and teaches them love and compassion. So it's just a wonderful thing. You get to go into schools, into DSS schools, and it's just become something that's very close to me. So I love it.
Do you have anything you brought along with you this week? Like something comfy or a teddy or some little thing that, keeps you...
Okay, some people have looked at me like I'm absolutely strange, and some people have loved it, but I have a teddy bear from Build-A-Bear named Elvis, because I wanted to marry Elvis when I was a little girl, but I didn't know that he was dead yet. So,
Some believe he's not.
Actually, he is living. He's here in Hollywood in my hotel room, and he's got a Hollywood shirt on, so he's been my good luck charm, my sentimental charm. He's gone everywhere with me. He's been my date to all the events we've gone to, so he's great.
Thank you, South Carolina.
Well, great talking with all of them, and we certainly wish them all the best of luck.
We are minutes away. One of these young women is about to start the most important year of her life as Miss USA 2004.
Oh, my Lord. These girls are absolutely amazing. This this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the official Mickey Moto crown. This is what all of the delegates want at the end of the night. The design symbolizes status, power, and a vision of eternal beauty. Let's see who gets to wear this when Miss USA 2004 returns live from Hollywood here on NBC.
Welcome back to the Miss USA 2004 competition, and this is it, the final question. Now remember, ladies, it's not about having the right answer. It's about being yourself and thinking on your feet, so loosen things up, right?
Well, the wheels can come off here, so you got to really focus. Now, prior to the show, we asked all the delegates to make up a final question. Minutes ago, we pulled the questions written by the top 5 and the current Miss USA as well.
So that means that the top 5 will be answering questions posed by the delegates right here on the stage. Now, you'll only have 30 seconds to answer before you hear this bell. Good luck, everybody. Take a deep breath, and let's begin with Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee, go ahead, dig right in there. Hand it to Nancy without looking at it.
Tennessee, this question comes from Missouri. If you could relive any part of your past and change an aspect of it, what would it be?
Change an aspect of it. I would have to say nothing, unless I could change the size of my feet. I hate having a size 9. I just hate that. I think it's too big. But other than that, there's no event that I would change.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Missouri. Question comes to me. Don't look at it. There we go. Okay, your question comes from North Carolina. What serves you better in life? Experience or education?
Definitely experience, because you get your knowledge through experience. I think that you can have all the book knowledge in the world, but to have the knowledge from experience and the knowledge through being living each life and each experience and each moment that comes by, I think that teaches you more knowledge than anything you could possibly read in a book.
Thank you.
North Carolina.
Hand it to Nance. Here we go, Nance.
All right, North Carolina. Turning it around this way. This question comes from the reigning Miss USA. If you could take only one thing with you during your travels as Miss USA, what would it be and why?
I would have to take my little sister Blair, who is right over there.
Hi, Blair.
She is 11 years old, but she is my little sidekick, my partner in crime. And she really teaches me to live every day to the fullest and really enjoy it. And I think that she would be a great role model for me on all of my journeys as Miss USA.
North Carolina,
thank you
very much.
All right, Oklahoma. Dig in. Hand it to me. Your question comes from you, so you need to go pick out another one. That's called the layup. All right, here we go. This question comes from South Carolina. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world tonight, who would it be, and what would you ask them?
Justin Timberlake, of course. Just so he can teach me a few dance moves and, you know, we can hang out and get to know each other. Definitely, Justin.
I hope her boyfriend doesn't hear about that.
Thank you.
South Carolina, come on over here.
South Carolina. Okay, go ahead. Pick out a question. We'll give it to Nancy.
South Carolina. This question comes from Tennessee. Do you think it is acceptable for celebrities to voice their opinion on political issues?
Absolutely not. I think they should be given the same right that we as Americans are given. We're allowed to voice our opinions by going and voting, and so they do the same thing. And I think that they can help us to encourage us to go and vote and share their opinion. You can have a variety of opinions, so it's fine.
Thank you, South Carolina.
Thank you.
Great, great, great job.
Excellent job, ladies.
The delegates who wins tonight will walk away with the title Miss USA and a year of amazing opportunities. Soon she gets to compete in the Miss Universe pageant in Quito, Ecuador on June 1st.
But there is more. Take a look at this incredible package of prizes, all set for our next Miss USA. Needs to last a lifetime.
What a night. As we give the judges a chance to cast their final votes, let's take one more look at the top 5 delegates of Miss USA.
And we begin with Tennessee.
Missouri.
North Carolina.
Oklahoma.
South Carolina.
Oh, wow. This is tough. Get that crown ready. In a matter of minutes, one of their lives is about to change forever.
Coming up, the crowning of Miss USA 2004 when we return here on NBC.
Well, if you think you have what it takes to be the next Miss USA, go to NBC.com to find out more. It has been a spectacular night, and before we move ahead, well, we've got some people to thank.
Let's give it up for our fantastic judges tonight.
B.D. Wong,
Jill Stewart,
Rocco DeSpirito,
Vanessa Hayden,
Dr. Jerry Buss,
Liza Huber,
Mackay Pfeiffer,
Trisha Helfer,
John Sally,
Brandy Sherwood,
and Jeff Gordon. And now, Susie Castillo will take her final walk as the reigning Miss USA.
My journey this past year has been such an amazing learning experience. The people whose support and friendship I was fortunate to have in my life helped make it that much more fulfilling. And there are so many to thank. Most deserving always is God, who continues to guide me. To Mommy, you are the strength that drives me to greatness. Te quiero un montón. Mari and Jari, thanks for always being my cheerleaders and the best sisters ever. To my family and friends in Massachusetts y para mi gente y familia en Puerto Rico, un millón de gracias por todo su apoyo. To Matthew, thank you for always encouraging and loving me. I look forward to beginning our new life together. To the Miss Universe organization, thank you for allowing me to represent our country as a positive role model for young women all over the world. And finally, to all the delegates, keep your heads held high, be proud of who you are, and don't ever look back. God bless y mucho amor.
Hey, thank you to Mark Ward at the accounting firm of Ernst & Young, who signed off on the results, which I have right here. Throw me a snapshot on the way out there. Come on.
He's not going to do it.
Accountants.
Everybody ready? The fourth runner-up for Miss USA 2004 is... Tennessee.
The third runner-up is Oklahoma.
The second runner-up is North Carolina.
Okay, ladies. Come on down. Come on down. Join me right here. Hide it. Hide it. They're looking.
Hide it.
If for any reason the new Miss USA cannot fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. Now, the first runner-up is South Carolina. That means the new Miss USA is Missouri, Shandi Finnessey.
Take your first walk as Miss USA 2004.
Congratulations to Shandi Finnessey, Miss USA 2004, and thank you to the City of Hollywood and to my co-host, always stunning Nancy O'Dell.
Oh, thank you, Billy, my handsome co-host. Good night, everybody. We will see you June the 1st at the Miss Universe pageant in Quito, Ecuador. Bye-bye.